Morning all. All right, so normally if there's a early game, I will make sure that the preview is done the night before and all that. But usually during the week, I don't have to worry about it. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. So the last games for 2021 before we move on to 2022, we've got 4 games on, including one starting in 20 minutes. So we've got the Oilers in against the New Jersey Devils. This starts at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, 20 minutes from when I'm recording this. The 18 and 12 Oilers, who over their last 10 are 3-7, 3-7. They lost their last game in against the New Jersey Devils, who are also struggling. They're 11, 15, and 5 overall. Over their last 10, they're 2-7-1. They did win their last game. So for the Oilers, 18 and 12 is a good record. That 3-7, they have to turn that around. They have to get it going, because if they don't, there are teams behind them that will certainly be glad to take that last playoff spot from them. Winnipeg being amongst those teams. Vancouver's doing pretty well right now. LA looked good last night. So we'll see what happens. Then at 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific, so a little over 2 hours from now, the Anaheim Ducks against the Vegas Golden Knights. So for Anaheim, we'll see how things turn out, since they've shown they can hang with Vegas in previous games. On October 29th, Vegas won 5-4 in a shootout, and on December 1st, Anaheim won 6-5 in a crazy one. So we'll see what happens in this one. Anaheim 17, 9-7 overall. Over their last 10, they're 5-1-4. They lost their last 2 games in extra time, meaning overtime or shootout. And for the Vegas Golden Knights, they're 21-12. Over their last 10, they're 8-2. They did win their last game, and a win over Anaheim would further solidify their claim to being the number 1 team in the Pacific. Whereas for Anaheim, they're trying to get back into that spot and knock down the Vegas Golden Knights while they do so. Then there's a 4-hour break before the next game starts, and that's the New York Rangers in against the Tampa Bay Lightning. New York 19-8-4 overall. Over their last 10, they're 5-4-1. They did lose their last game. Tampa looks vulnerable, right, coming off of last night's loss. And as long as both of their goaltenders are on the COVID list, right? So with no offense meant to veteran Legacy or to young prospect Alnefelt, I don't know how ready either of them are for this game tonight. The Tampa Bay Lightning, 21-7-4 overall over their last 10. They're still 8-2, but they lost humiliatingly last night against the Florida Panthers. So we'll see what happens with this one. Then at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, the Washington Capitals against the Detroit Red Wings. This is a 7:30 Eastern start of the final meeting between these teams for the season, unless they meet in the playoffs. October 27th, Detroit won this matchup 3-2 in overtime. November 11th, Washington won this meeting 2-0, so Detroit plays them tough. 19-6-7 is the record for the Caps overall. Over their last 10, they're 5-3-2. They did win their last game. The Detroit Red Wings, 15-13-3. Over their last 10, they're 6-4. They won their last game. So we'll see what happens tonight. We'll see what happens today. We'll see how many players end up on the protocol list. We're even to the point where during broadcasts now, the broadcasters are like, yeah, there's a lot of players on the protocol list and injured lists. We don't even have time to talk about it. So that's where we're at right now. Again, we'll ride this out, and eventually we'll come out the other side of this wave that's going on with the National Hockey League, just in general. But hey, 2021 ends today. We'll see how many times I refer to 2021 starting tomorrow. I'm guessing it'll be a lot. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below. Sorry, this video's a couple of hours later than it should have been, but I didn't realize till I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh, right. Yeah, okay. So, and then, of course, I can't just make a video immediately after I wake up, because then people are like, what is wrong with him? He's sick. All right, so there you go. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.